Hannah.
Yeah, St. George.
Where are we going? We're heading to St. Jeezy. Heading to St. George. Loading up, waiting for the rest of the peeps to get here. Here we go. Here we go.
Round 2, baby.
Round 2. Round 2.
Katie, where you at?
Where you at, Katie?
Where are we going? Utah. Wow, that's a lot of excitement. Where are we going?
St. George, Utah!
There we go. That's what I was looking for.
My name is Bruce Pitcher, and I was given a golden opportunity of being on extreme weight loss 8 years ago, where I lost over 200 pounds. And in that time, I found my purpose in life. And now I'm taking 7 individuals to come live with me in Arizona for the next 90 days. And not only are we gonna transform their bodies, but we're gonna transform their entire lives. And we're gonna show them exactly what it means to live larger in life. And I can't wait for you guys to see what amazing transformations these guys do in 90 days.
All right, so we're getting ready for St. George. Packing situation is a little bit tight. What we got here? Cookies and Olivia and something, Mary Jane.
Annalise and Mary Jane.
There you go. Why aren't you wearing your LTL shirt, like Callie?
Why do you always call me Lexi?
Why
do you always call me Lexi?
I didn't. I called
My
you
name is
Callie.
Callie.
I did.
Callie.
I did. C-A-L-I?
No, C-A-L-I-E.
I-L-E?
C-A-L-L-I-E.
I'm super excited. I ain't never been to Utah before.
Never been to Utah?
Never been to Utah before.
Excited to go hiking?
Excited for hiking and whatever the hell y'all about to have us do.
It's gonna be a surprise, just like it was for me last year.
Gosh, you know, so we get the inside scoop. We're friends, but all right, you know, okay.
Ready for St. Jeezy? Woo! All right, here we go.
Why I take St. George, it's a chance for all of us to kind of celebrate in a way, but also work really hard.
Well, we're off to St. George. We're gonna go see Jake at Fitness Culture. It's gonna be a cool experience, so I'm looking forward to it. We'll play some pickleball, I'm sure. I'll dominate everyone. Lexi hasn't beat me yet in pickleball, but it's all right. She keeps trying. But other than that, we're on our way.
How do you feel? Oh, you got your book? Your book's the road.
It wasn't me. It wasn't me. It wasn't me. It wasn't me.
I mean, St. George is beautiful, and there's some great things there and some challenges there. And it's kind of to push them over the top to kind of see, this is how far you guys have come. We walk into a big gym at Fitness Culture, and they were a little uncomfortable there. Jake's over there. Plus, it's a great bonding trip. We've never all lived together. We all stay in a house together.
The house is amazing. The drive up here was so much fun. Having a great time.
Hey Nick, it's me, Callie, and I'm in the Airbnb. Oh, okay.
We laugh, we joke around. Holy shit! I literally about in the face. We watch movies, play pickleball. We do all kinds of things.
That was totally it. That was it.
What a day ever. You can't even see you.
We're going swimming.
We're going swimming.
I've definitely seen the team bond a little bit more this week.
Playing hunter and pool is always a good time, and whooping his ass in pool is always a good time.
It's just such a good bonding thing, and it's kind of an ending to it all. You know, it's basically the 2 weeks till the end of the 90 days, and it's just a fun experience.
About to go on a hike. You ready, Bruce?
Yeah, I'm ready. Eat your heart out, Nick and Jake. You guys suck at your job.
Oh my God.
Just kidding.
The first hike we went on was very rocky, but it took us up to this really beautiful spot. And then once we got to the top, it really started raining.
Any like moment that we wanted to capture was ruined by the rain and the fog and everything.
Then we got lost.
Luckily Hunter had like a GPS on his watch, so he was like directing us out.
Grateful for this chilly weather and for all of you.
Grateful for an opportunity to experience something new.
I'm grateful to spend some time with you guys and see this view as well.
LTL on 3. 1, 2, 3. LTL!
We are out here in Utah, and if y'all see the mountains behind me, it's been a glorious, beautiful scenery out here. You know what I'm talking about.
It literally has been so much fun. The conversations, the laughter. Like, I don't think I've laughed this hard in forever.
Do you know what this is?
Zion.
Let's God's country. God's country.
Just hanging out, talking, and laughing. That's really fun.
We are just exploring and really pushing ourselves.
We're just currently here just to go on some hikes and have a really fun week and show that all our hard work has paid off.
D, how we feeling?
I'm feeling good. I don't know about me in this mountain because the elevation is getting high and it's getting harder for me to breathe, but we're gonna be good. We're gonna be good out here. How you still going? Hey, I want to give a shout out to all my homies, we out here, we about to go hiking, and one love, one quest love.
Angel's Landing, I just feel like that's a whole nother beast. If you look up on Google, it's literally one of the most dangerous hikes, and it gives you like the death count on Google, and I'm like, I'm gonna die on the top of Angel's Landing.
We get to Zion National Park. We're at the bottom, and we park and everything. We're starting to walk in, and we're starting to see there's not that many lines to get onto the bus. And we're like, man, usually there's a long line to get onto the bus. We're all laughing on the bus, joking around about the time before, as we get a little bit closer, and all of a sudden we got Jake over there. It's like, we need to hurry. And I'm like, what are you talking about, bro? And then all of a sudden we hear over the system, the last tram that comes by is at 7:45. Okay, and I think we're about sitting, at 4 o'clock at this point. So that's only 3 hours and a half, basically, that we have to get up one of the most grueling hikes in the world. Then the guy says over the PA, if you don't make the last shuttle, you got an 8-mile hike going back down, pitch black dark.
By the time we got to Zion, we realized that we only had like 3 hours to do the hike before the last bus would leave.
All right, guys, we have made it to, well, you can kind of introduce them where we're at, because I don't know, to be honest.
Where are we?
Yeah. Sure, go ahead.
What am I doing?
Just like saying where we're at.
All right, we're at Zion National Park. About to try to get up there. Pan the camera. Come on, get the shot. Just kidding. I'm just kidding. But seriously, that's the top of Angel's Landing up there where you can see those people.
Honestly, I've been terrified of St. George. Like, obviously it's an amazing experience, but just being around Jake and knowing his intensity and knowing that he was going to do that hike with us was really terrifying.
But the chances of us making it if we don't leave right now and go really fast and make it back to the shuttle are slim to none.
And we can. It's going to be a challenge, but we can. You put in the work to get to this point, so the evidence should be pointing towards that I can get up there, right? It's going to be challenging, yes, but that's what you do, but you're going to go and you're going to be fine. What's happened is we've let too many people, like I say, you've read or seen of too many people that this is hard, and you've thought things have been hard your whole life. The hard is over, right? That you approach this like, this is something that I just do now and I can do. We're going to go up it, we're going to enjoy it, we're going to dominate this mountain, and if people are in the way, tell them to get out of the way.
Hey,
Let's
honestly,
go.
for real though, so it's going to be a lot easier technically compared to yesterday's hike. It's paved a lot of the way in the hard parts, but you're gonna have to like treat this like cardio right now if we're gonna make it up there in time.
Yeah, treat it like cardio.
It's not gonna be like a leisurely walk. Like we're gonna have to like push the pace the whole time if we're gonna make it.
Make it on three. Make it on three. 1, 2, 3. Make it!
Just go at your own pace. You got it. You're here and you're doing it. That's what matters. Doesn't matter how quick you go. Okay.
What you feeling?
A little stressed. I can't run up this thing.
But I'm gonna do my best.
Keep it up. Your best is gonna get it done. That's what it is, Amber.
The Zion hike we did was called Angel's Landing, and it was extremely hard.
Like looking out of the bottom, it's very, very intimidating.
According to my watch, elevation said 5,200.
Very steep, lots of switchback.
So we got up there pretty high.
If anyone ever asked me if I wanted to go on a hike, I was always kind of the person who'd be like, yeah, no, that's going to be a hard pass for me, because I knew that I probably wouldn't be able to make it up the whole way.
The first like quarter mile was smooth sailing. I was like, oh my God, we got this. We got this. I was getting kind of cocky. And then we turned around this one corner and I was like, I don't know if I got this.
The whole way I was thinking, yeah, I don't know if I can do this.
Oh, the weather?
Yeah. Almost halfway, guys.
I started to panic. I mean, really panic. My lungs closed up because I was just crying, and then I couldn't breathe, and realized I just had to take some deep breaths, and I just said to myself, okay, I'm gonna go slower, do it at my own pace.
Movie. You got it. You got it. This is we've done this. We've done this. Don't worry. Nothing. Just breathe here. Yeah.
Honestly, I didn't know if everyone was going to get to the top.
All right, D. Hang in there, D. Hang in there. You're good. All right.
The hike at Zion, it was very much of a challenge for me because, as everyone knows, I am deathly afraid of heights.
Just look down, D. All right, we're gonna make it.
I think that was one of the most uncomfortable experiences that I've been throughout this journey.
So the people that struggled were Amber and Dee. The reason Amber struggled was just kind of just letting her fears get over her with the distance and the steepness of the hike.
I can't.
With Dee, it was the height itself. She's, even hiking something like a mountain, she was very terrified of.
I can't. It's way too high. I can't look down. I can't. I was holding on to the rocks for dear life. Like, I was making sure that Jake, who was with us at the time, making sure that he was like, just don't look in that direction. I'm just gonna, block your view. There was one point of the hike where I'm thinking that we're almost done, and we're not. Even though everyone kept saying, like, you're almost done, I was just like, I can't go any further. And what was going through my mind was just that anxiety. I'm about to fall off. I'm high. I'm way up high. I can't do this. Like, I want to turn around. Nope. Like, that was literally repeating in my mind. You got it. Oh, no. Oh, got these heights. What the is this? This is too high. This is fucking way too high. I've had panic attacks when I was on the mountain. I literally screamed. I started crying. I, just constantly was doubting myself. I was just ready to just be like, you know what? I can't do this. I need to turn around. We're getting too high. But the other half of my mind was like, D, you're halfway there. Just a little more further.
And then to see Dee with just her overcome her fears, because if you go back to Spartan Race, there were some high obstacles that she couldn't quite make, and it lingered on her.
I really had to redeem myself because there were still some things throughout this experience that I felt like I didn't give it my all because of my fear of heights.
She just kept going. And I just remember I was back with Amber, and all of a sudden, Jake goes up there with Dee. I'm like, gosh, where are they at? And Jake comes running back, and she's like, Dee just started going and just crushing it. Amber and Dee overcame a lot, but in all honesty, the entire group, like to see Hunter and Lexi and Callie and everybody just like basically sprinting up there. Tamika was just up there in the front just rolling, and they get up there with the flag. They're the larger than life flag up there, and they're just going. I mean, they just flew.
I think everybody got up there in an hour, which was fantastic.
We were cussing out Bruce a couple weeks ago because he made us hike a mountain 8 times. But I gotta say, yeah, it was scary. Yeah, it was challenging, but we were prepared.
Me and Tamika, we were both up at the front. I think we were keeping like under a 20-minute mile pace, like going straight up that hill. So it was really fun. It was really awesome to, see what exactly that we were capable of. Everybody made it up, and it was like a really incredible experience to have everybody at the top of the mountain as a group.
You made it.
Hey, Jake, get over here.
You made it.
It felt good to make it to the top. It was just an overwhelming feeling of accomplishment. That when I started this thing, I could hardly walk up the stairs, and now I'm climbing Angel's Landing. Each time I do something like that, it teaches me that, yeah, I can do hard things.
That's gonna be a moment that I remember forever. Because, I had my mind made up that I was gonna die based on what Hugo told me. Just one of the coolest moments for sure.
I was feeling everything that this journey has taught me. Oh, I'm getting emotional.
You got all the way up here.
I'm sorry.
Don't be sorry, girl. We're so proud of you. We saw you turn that corner. You heard us scream for you.
I was worried, but you made it.
Oh God. I can't believe I made it up here. Me making it to the top, it just, all of my emotions let out. It was like, okay, Dee, you finally did something that you already told yourself at the beginning that you weren't able to do or weren't going to be able to do. That's Jake with that camera. I'm about to punch him in the face.
There's Nick.
Oh, even better. Oh my God. It doesn't matter what fear you have inside of you. Like, you can literally do this if you just continue to keep your mind straight and narrow. And I just felt like just making it to the top right here. It's just, I felt like I redeemed myself so much. Sometimes you have that little demon in your ear talking like, nah, you can turn around. This is your comfort zone. This ain't for you. You can turn back. But the other side of me, that fighter side of me, that passion, that pusher, that hustler, that grinder, like, you can do this. Like, you have to do this for yourself because you can't let yourself down again.
I thought I had something good to say, but all I gotta say is, like, I'm proud of you guys. It literally is limitations that we put on ourselves. And it's amazing when you get a community and when you get a family together that's gonna help you get through it. I saw you guys overcome fears and things you never thought were possible. You just did it. So just please stop doubting. Stop. Okay? And start believing in every damn thing that you want to do, because that's all it is. We're not interested in getting to where we want to get to in life. We're not interested anymore. We're committed to getting where we want to get. LTL freaking loud as hell. 1, 2, 3, LTL!
The top of Zion was basically like every obstacle in our lives. It's this really high mountain with all these switchbacks and all these problems that we think we're going to face. But all you have to do is just keep your head down, the one foot in front of the other, and you can do anything.
This morning, Bruce said it was going to be the hardest thing that we've done, which I feel like he says that a lot.
Welcome to Thursday morning. We got ourselves a dandy.
So this morning, we really had no idea what we were in for.
We have weighted vests right there, okay? We've done Murph before, so we know what it's like.
Most of us have pretty much seen season 1. So we were all kind of expecting to be woken up in the middle of the night.
Rise and shine, here we go, baby. Let's go.
And go carry some kettlebells and do some sled pushes somewhere.
But now, the thing that we're gonna add is the weighted vests.
And then out of nowhere, Bruce threw in some weighted vests that we don't know where he got them.
So we're gonna do a mile, walk, run, however you wanna get there to where we gotta go, okay? Follow me and Lexi okay? We'll get there, and then you know what we got. We got 100 sit-ups, because we're gonna substitute that for the pull-ups, 200 push-ups, 300 air squats, and then we end with another mile. And we're doing it with those weighted vests. We're gonna legit hit it hard. That's what I mean, give it everything you got, okay? This is gonna be a grind. All right, let's bring it in. Look at these attitudes right now. We're just like, boom.
I think that majority of us had a lot bigger of a positive attitude going into it and just ready to just tackle anything that we're being given.
We're doing the whole thing in this.
Yes, the whole thing.
So a Murph is a workout that was created by Lieutenant Michael Murphy to honor him. He was somebody who died in Operation Red Wing. He gave his life for his men on the top of a mountain. And the workout is supposed to be 100 pull-ups, 200 push-ups, and 300 air squats. We did a little bit modified today by subbing in for sit-ups over pull-ups.
We changed it up a little bit, but what they had to do is walk or run a mile to the location, to our infamous park, and then they started doing it. Now it's the hard part.
So you guys said yesterday.
Come here, Hunter.
The hardest part about the workout this morning was the mental part of it, and like knowing that my body is capable of doing it is just getting my mind to keep moving.
One of my goals kind of for myself was to obviously lose weight, but then when I lose the weight, to put myself through something super challenging.
It was good. It was a great challenge. You know, it was a good feeling to know that we did this before with all the weight that we were holding on to.
To see that I can like tap into my potential and what I'm capable of, and you know, go and do a Murph before 8 a.m. When most people haven't even gotten up yet or just barely getting up, drinking coffee. I feel like I've gotten into a zone that I never thought I could get into, and really being able to see a future for myself and being healthier and being more fit and living the life that I know I was put on this earth to live, and a life that I can be happy with.
I saw myself set my mind to something, and I knew it was gonna be hard. I knew that I was gonna wanna give up, but I told myself like I couldn't do it because I've done that so long. I feel capable. I feel determined more than ever. I freaking did it.
That sunrise just reminded me how beautiful life can be. We're all running in the dark. We don't know where we're going. That sunrise, it set the tone that, you know, eventually everything that has happened in the dark, you may not know where you're going. You're gonna see the light eventually.
What was so amazing is they didn't blink an eye. That's when I knew they finally get it and finally know, like, hey, I can do anything.
We have just created such a bond here, especially here in Utah, and I just can't wait to see like where people go after this, like a year from now.
Think what you guys just did. This is what it's all about. You got Lexi here that's just a prime example of when you dive all in and you give everything you got, this is what you can become. Extraordinary. Touching so many people's lives. You guys gotta remember, people are gonna watch this and you're gonna inspire somebody. And you gotta remember that. I see all the emotions pouring out now. Because you guys just gave it everything you got. It wouldn't be appropriate if I didn't throw one more challenge at you guys. One more. So in 2 weeks, you guys are gonna be running a half marathon in 2 weeks. So get ready. And by damn, you're gonna be ready.